Okay, welcome back to our tutorial class. Ngayon naman, pag-usapan natin yung isa sa mga pinakamalulupit na topic, yung Jet Technical Engineering. Pero basics muna tayo. Alamin muna natin yung iba't ibang formulas para pag lumabas to sa board exam, pamigay na lang, di ba? So, kahit sa mga exam niya sa university or sa college, nalabas din to, gamit na gamit siya, kaya kailangan niya alam niya talaga yung fundamentals, principles, or yung basic formulas. So, andyan, yung moisture content, moist unit weight, dry unit weight, void ratio, porosity, and degree of saturation. Yan kasi yung madalas sa tanungin. And actually, basic lang yung formula nila. Plug and play. Kaya, sige, try na natin, no? So, in its natural states, a moist soil has a volume of 0.0095 cubic meter and weighs 178 newtons. So, sabihin, meron kang soil, yung bigat niya ay 178 newtons kapag basa, kasi nga moist soil. Ngayon, nung in-oven siya, oven dried, ibig sabihin tinuyo sa oven, the weight of the soil, nabawasan siya, 154 newtons na lang. Okay? So, if the specific gravity is 2.67, determine the following. So, try muna natin tong moisture content. Okay, para sa number 1, moisture content, which is denoted by omega. Okay? Omega po yan. Okay, so ito lang naman yung formula nun. Moisture content is moist weight minus dry weight all over dry weight times 100. Okay? Kasi we are talking about percentage kapag content. Okay, moisture content. So, sige, sagutan natin. Ano ba yung moist weight niya? Diba 178, sabi sa problem, 178 newtons. Then 154 yung kanyang dry. Sulat mo lang dyan, plug and play, times 100. So, yun. Get your calculators. So, in your calculators, input lang natin 178 minus 154 over dry weight. 154 times 100 equals, ayun, 15.58. Okay. 15.58%. Okay. So, yan yung kasagutan natin sa number 1. So, meron na tayo isang formula, moisture content. Okay, number 2. Paano naman pag sinabing moist unit weight? Moist unit weight. So, simple lang. It is denoted by gamma M. Okay? So, ang formula natin dyan para sa moist unit weight is simply moist weight over volume. Okay? So, basically, that is 178 yung moist weight natin in newtons times yung volume na 0.00935. So, divide mo lang. So, that's it. Okay, once again, your calculators. 178 divided by 0.00935. So that is 19,037 or 190.37 kilonewton. Okay. Yan. So, i-box lang natin. Palitan ko lang yung key. Bakit ang sulat ko? Pasensya na, class, ha? Yan. Okay, number 3. Dry unit weight. Dry unit weight. Okay. It is denoted by gamma D for the dry unit weight. So, ang formula lang yan is basically weight ng dry divided by volume. Parang yung kanina lang rin sa waste, sa sa moist, sorry. So, parang kanina lang din sa moist unit weight. Syempre, ang gagamitin mo naman dito dry unit weight. So, that's basically 154 divided by 0.00935. Malaki talaga value nito kasi ang liit ng denominator eh. Pag dinivide mo yung less than 1, lalaki talaga yung value niya. Anyway, so just follow the formula and you'll be fine. So, 154. That is 16.47 kilonewton. Yan. Di ba basic lang? Formula lang. Pero lumalabas yan sa board exam. So, again, kung binigay na sa inyo to, di panalo kayo. Kaya sulitin nyo yung HGE, yung Hydraulics and Geotechnical Engineering. Kasi ang dami talagang pamigay doon. Para sa akin, pinakamadaling part yun na exam. So, kung makabawi kayo ron, that's good. Okay, number 4 is void ratio. Void ratio is denoted by E. So, para sa formula ng void ratio natin, that is volume of voids over volume of solids. So, it's a ratio. Kaya, divide mo lang yung volume of voids over sa volume of solids. So, pag sinabi kasing volume of voids, ito yung mga air packets sa loob ng soil mo. Okay. Whereas yung sa volume of solid, yung pinaka-solid na part, yung mismong particles ng soil. Okay, so, di-divide mo lang yun. Okay. But in this case, wala naman tayong given na volume of voids tsaka volume of solids. Okay, so gagamit tayo ng ibang formula para makuha natin yung E or yung tinatawag na void ratio. Okay, so pag kinuha natin yung dry unit weight, di ba nagbigay ako ng formula kanina, which is ito. Equal rin yan sa G or the specific gravity, tapos gamma na H2O which is 9.81, 1 plus E. Okay? So unit weight ng tubig or ng water which is 9.81, yung given na G which is sa problem na ito ay 2.67. To, di ba? Okay? Then, 1 plus E. Ito yung hinahanap natin, void ratio. So, kumbaga, sinegwayan natin siya. Kasi nga, wala naman tayong volume of voids and volume of solids. So, basically, dahil meron na tayong 16.47 as its dry unit weight, ipa-plug in lang natin yun, di ba? 16.47. Remember, that is the dry unit weight na nasolve natin sa number 3. Plug and play lang to, sabi ko nga. Plug in lang natin. 2.67, 9.81 for the unit weight of water. 1 plus E, yung required sa atin. So, shift solve lang, guys, diba? Madali lang to. 16.47, 2.67 times 9.81, 1 plus alpha x. Shift solve equals 0.59. O, diba? Madali lang. Basta marunong kayo mag-shift solve, marunong kayo mag-manipulate ng equations, alam nyo yung mga formula, walang kahirap-hirap. Okay, so next. Number 5 is porosity, which is denoted by N. Okay? So, paano natin siya makuha? The formula for porosity is basically E over 1 plus E. Okay, so parang ratio lang din siya. So, yun. 0.59, which is ito, yung nakuha natin previously. Over 1, okay, ba't ganun? 1 plus 0.59. Okay. So, ang answer natin ay okay, sige, mano-mano na lang natin. That is porosity is equals to 0.371. Okay. Diba? Basic lang. Number 6. So, degree of saturation. Degree of saturation. Okay, so ibig sabihin yung percentage ng kanyang pagkabasa. So, in layman's term, parang ganon. Okay. So, I want you to use this formula, yung tinatawag na GWES. Yan. So, kung familiar kayo dyan or nababanggit, yan po yung gagamitin nating formula. Although, may iba't iba ring ways para makuha natin si degree of saturation. Pero, sa problem na ito, dito muna tayo mag-focus sa GWES. Okay. G for specific gravity, W for moisture content, okay, E for void ratio, and S for yun, yung hinahanap natin, degree of saturation. So, that is 2.67 times 15.6. So, lagay nyo lang as a whole, no? No need to move 2 decimal places kasi yan talaga ang nature ng formula na ito. And then sa E, that is 0.59, and then yung S na hinahanap natin. Okay, so S should be equal to, okay, once again, so on your calculators, 2.67 times 15.6, alpha equals 0.59 times alpha x. Ship sold 70.6. Okay, so ganun lang kadali, class, no? So huwag nyo kakalimutan yung 6 na formula na binigay ko. Gamit na gamit yan throughout the course of Geotechnical Engineering. So sige, sulat na lang natin dito. Moisture content, moist weight minus dry weight all over dry weight times 100. Okay. Then moist unit weight, that is moist weight divided by volume para naman sa ating dry unit weight, dry weight over volume, that is also equals to moist unit weight 1 plus moisture content. Okay. So, ito hindi ko ata nabigay ito kanina. So, pwede nyo rin yan gamitin. Okay. So, sige. Dito naman tayo sa kabilang part. Okay, ano pa? Lagyan ko lang ng linya. So, pwede nyo rin palang gamitin to sa dry unit weight class, no? G times the unit weight of H2O over 1 plus E. Ito yung ginamit natin kanina para makuha yung void ratio. Okay. So, tatlo yung formula na pwede nyo gamitin sa dry unit weight. Tapos, void ratio is also equals to volume of voids over volume of solids. Okay. Tapos, you can also use, if given ang porosity, or if may porosity kayong na-solve, N over 1 minus N, which is N being the porosity. Okay. So, pagdating naman sa porosity, pwede nyo gamitin yung N over 1 plus E. Sorry, that is E. E pala ito. Kasi nga N yung hinahanap natin. So, kita nyo may relationship. Parang tinranspose lang para makuha to. So, ayan, pwede kayo maglikot-likot ng formula, class. So, binigyan ko lang kayo ng basic. Pero kapag marunong kayo mag-manipulate, mag-transpose, makukuha nyo yung formula in many different ways. Makukuha nyo yung sagot ng mas madali. Okay? So, ano pa ba? Okay, lagyan ko lang ng linya to para di tayo malito. Yan. Ano pa ba? Yun, yung GWES, no? Yan. Pwede nyong gamitin yan. Tapos, eto may bibigay pa ako isang formula dito. Baka magamit natin soon. Moist unit weight is equals to G plus GW or G omega multiplied by the unit weight of water divided by 1 plus E. Ayan. So, these are the different kinds of formulas that you can use and manipulate for you to find your way throughout the geotechnical engineering. So, yun lang. I hope na may natutunan kayo. Thank you and God bless. See you sa ating next tutorial. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more engineering and math tutorials.